So, figured figured I'd give an update of sources. Um, Started talking to another therapist, and they kind of confirmed what I have been thinking, and a lot of other people in the comments of previous videos have talked about, and that is that my mother's side of the family, mostly because I've never really had much of a relationship with father's side of the family, but 90% of my problems, at least mental health wise, comes from my mother's side of the family. And I know that I'm really far in debt, and I know that I have a long way to go before I truly get out. But I guess the point of this video is I need to get enough so I can get a vehicle. And I know vehicles aren't that cheap anymore, but I know of a few that are for like 1,000 or less that I've worked on before that I know I can fix cheap. And so I'm coming to the internet again. To hopefully get the help I need to, or in order to get my own vehicle, because I've thought about it, and the one thing I can't get out of my head is I need to get back into the mountains, to start cutting firewood, to start doing cedar posts, whatever it may be, even if I have to give it away for first like 6 months. As long as I can get in the mountain and kind of get away, get away from technology, get away from mother side of the family, get away from my mother, whatever it may be, whatever, however you want to say it. I need to get away. And I don't have the money to move halfway across the country, and I'm not going to ask anyone to give me that kind of money. But if I can get even $1,000 between me paying off my loans and getting the help I need to get a vehicle, I don't like using this word, but I'm hopeful that that by this time next year, I'll be completely debt free. I'll have my own vehicle. My health will improve and everything. And I know I have a fundraiser from Madison, my service animal, Miss Sleepy Bug. Or pretending to sleep anyways. I know I have something for her. But I can't help her if if I'm not able to help myself. And all this walking is causing her arthritis to get worse. Not to mention my own. And so if I can get a vehicle that I can get into or get in and out of without it causing any more pain, or without it feeling like every joint in my body is in a vice halfway through after sitting in it for half an hour. That also allows me to get up in the mountains to get at least a cord of wood a day. That's all I ask. I know it's a tall ask. Yeah, I'm tired. I haven't slept in like 3 days. But besides the point. I'm skeptical as hell when it comes to getting help, any kind of help, because in the past help has always been tied to a favor or used as leverage for something. Well, I'm asking for help now, and I'm putting the leverage on myself. If I get the help I need to get a vehicle, even if it's $500, $1,000, $1,500, whatever, it will be up to me to start over, to be better, and to be able to actually be able to look at myself in the mirror. Whereas now I can't even do that. Because I hate looking in the mirror, because I hate who I see every time I look. Because I know I can be better. I know I can do better. But this business of having to rely on the abuse, I mean, that's what I'm going to be calling my mother's side of the family now, because it's all they've ever done is abuse. So the more I have to rely on the abuse in order to get to doctor's appointments and stuff like that, the less likely I am to ever actually heal. And so I'm making this video in the hopes that I can get the help I need to get away from the abuse, to actually move on with my life, so I don't have to even think about changing my name. Because that's expensive in and of itself. But that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can get the help so that I can get to my doctor's appointments. And so that hopefully in a year's time, I can be bringing in enough income of my own that I can get her the surgery she needs for her hips, or at least get some form of treatment plan going for her, so I'm not sitting there worrying about her and feeling bad that I can't do anything for her because of the abuse.